The Lord's Prayer is one of the most recited passages in the Bible, yet one of the least understood. The video begins with a compelling hook. We've prayed these words our entire lives, but very few of us truly understand what each line means. This leads viewers into a journey of exploring the prayer line by line in a way that is emotional, simple, and deeply relatable. The opening explains why the Lord's Prayer is so significant. Not because it's a ritual, not because it's memorized in churches, but because it is a blueprint for life. Many people recite it every day without understanding the heart of what Jesus was teaching. This video helps viewers see the relationship between humanity and God through each sentence, and reveals that this prayer is really a map to peace. It isn't theology. It isn't complicated doctrine. It is Jesus teaching us how to live each day with love, forgiveness, humility, and trust. Our Father, who art in heaven. Jesus begins with, Our Father, redefining our relationship with God, not as a distant deity, but as a loving Father. The word "our" reminds us that we belong to a family of believers. In heaven speaks not of distance, but of God's holy, perfect nature, reassuring us that our Father is powerful enough to guide, protect, and care for us. Hallowed means holy, honored, lifted high. When we pray this, we're saying, May your name be glorified through the way I live. Through honesty, kindness, compassion, and integrity. God's name is already great, but this prayer reminds us to live in a way that reflects His beauty and character. This is the heart of Christian living, letting God's will take the lead instead of our own. Thy kingdom come. God's kingdom begins in our hearts and actions. Thy will be done. We trust His wisdom above our desires, on earth as it is in heaven. We choose to live like His children right here, loving, forgiving, and walking in truth. This line is about surrendering control and trusting God's good plan. Daily bread refers not only to food, but to every need we have. Strength, health, work, wisdom, peace. Jesus teaches us to live day by day, trusting that God provides what we need for today, without being overwhelmed by fear of the future. Grace is given daily, never all at once. Perhaps the hardest line to live out. God forgives us first, and then teaches us to forgive others. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting. It doesn't mean accepting harmful behavior. It means releasing the bitterness that chains our hearts. Forgiveness is a gift we give to ourselves, and it is a journey. Slow, painful at times, but ultimately healing. God never leads us into temptation. This line means, Guide me away from the places and habits that pull me towards sin. Deliver us from evil, asks God to protect us from external harm, internal weaknesses, destructive paths and influences. It's a daily prayer for wisdom, strength, and safety. The video ends by reminding viewers that the Lord's Prayer is not something to memorize and repeat. It is a way of life, an invitation into a deeper relationship with God. Each line is a reminder that we have a Father who listens. We are called to live holy and humble lives. God's will is good, even when we don't see the full picture. We can trust Him one day at a time. We are forgiven, and we learn to forgive. We are protected from evil by His loving hand. When we live out each part of this prayer, peace grows, healing begins, and our lives are transformed from the inside out. If this video helped you understand the Lord's Prayer on a deeper level, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. More weekly teachings will help you grow in faith in a way that is simple, practical, and deeply personal. May God's peace be with you and your family.